There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
I know I was technically cleared after about 6 months, but I wanted to make sure I was really ready to get back in the ring. And now, there's no doubt about that.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah, look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this. But everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'm a house break yo ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna see each other down the road.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
You might as well have been for how long you nursed your injury. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this? We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To heal or to hide? We all know you were cleared a long time ago, and you chose not to come back. Was the extra time off worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in it.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Here we go. It's the road to WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
Credit to Paul Heyman's got Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight.
A complete lack of sportsmanship from the challenger there.
Enzuigiri finds its mark. You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now.
Manages to reverse it. Fine uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning Archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now on Raw.
Yeah! Full contact right there.
And he saw that coming from Braun. What a drop kick. And he turned it around. Oh, scouted that one.
Paying it back with their own counter.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Setting him up for the, shin breaker. Gonna be hard to walk after that.
Going for the legs, going right after that base.
A focused attack on the champion's leg, and that might have some lingering effects.
Drag and screw leg whip.
Strikes with the feet. And then a stop to the back.
Gonna grab the arm here. Oh, then a throw with a face breaker. You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out. Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying. And the Archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear!
That's gotta be it.
Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The Archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The Archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the Archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit banged up. That suplex to the floor didn't help. But nothing I haven't felt before. I'll be all right.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The Archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or have your injuries taken too much of a toll to compete at this level?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, the real archetype will be back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype.
Trying to remember who you used to be? Or wondering if you'll ever get back?
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. That could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers. Didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But maybe that kind of loss is useful. I definitely don't want to leave this business with that as the final impression.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because after what your body's been through, there's no shame in tapping out.
I didn't work my way back to walk away like this. You know, rehab like that either breaks you or rebuilds you. And I'm still standing.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room. Courtesy of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
All right.
I thought this was the Performance Center, not the WWE Archives.
Funny. I'm just here to make sure that's not the last chapter anyone remembers.
Just because the book's not finished doesn't mean anyone's still reading it.
Is this something you'd like to discuss in the ring?
Hey, I'm not here to fight. Just here to do some press. You know, like you used to, back when you were relevant. Me and Ricky Saints put our differences aside and we're dominating NXT right now. So I guess you could say you and I are on opposite trajectories.
Enjoy the view while it lasts. I've seen 100 Ethan Pages come and go. The fall is always faster than the rise.
Well, you would know, wouldn't you? See you around, type.
You find your gift?
Yeah. Shovel. Bow on the handle. Real thoughtful. Pretty sure they think they already buried me.
Interesting. I assume they sent it to you so you could dig your own grave. Both work. Look, don't let Heyman get under your skin. Toss it out and forget about it.
Not a chance. I'm keeping it as fuel. Every time I look at it, I'll remember what happens when you get too comfortable. That's not happening again.
Sounds like they made a mistake and poked the bear. You want to get into the ring and show us what happens when the bear wakes up?
What do you got for me?
This will go a long way to getting you back on track. Show everyone you're back and mean business by taking on this challenge. I've got a match where you can show everyone why you're still the archetype.
No offense, Sean, but what else do you have? That's it. Ring the bell.
I think you're gonna love this match.
That's not really what I wanted to work on today. I'm not sure that match helps my comeback. Got something else? I'm not sure that match helps my comeback. Got something else?
You've been looking good out there. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you actually knew what you were doing.
I'm getting there. Now I just need to learn how to use it, not just chase it.
It's different coming back, isn't it? Before it was all instinct. Now it's heart. Let's see how that holds up. We've got a kid we just re-signed. Had a little run in NXT a few years ago. Hector Flores. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think so. Hard-working, high flyer, never got the attention he should have. Probably because he didn't play the hype game.
That's the one. Look, you've had solid reps with the trainees, but Hector's got real experience, and he's hungry.
Nothing to lose and everything to prove. That's a tough mix.
Exactly. And I think you're ready. But what do you think? Want to take on Hector, or would you rather Justine set you up with a few more matches to keep getting your feet under you?
Let's do it. I've had enough warm-ups. It's time to test myself for real.
Good call. Be ready. I'm sure Hector will be. That was a strong showing. Clean win, solid ring work. Exactly the kind of step forward we were hoping to see.
Thanks.
And sir, I have to say, getting a chance to get into the ring with you was a dream. When I was grinding on the indies, I used to watch your matches to stay motivated.
Drop that sir nonsense, Hector. I'm not retired yet.
Definitely not. And after watching you out there, I'm convinced. You're ready to take the next step and head back to...
No, he's not.
Excuse me?
No disrespect. You beat me. No excuses. But I've been where you are, trying to find my footing after the spotlight moves on. And I'm telling you, it takes more than just a few wins in here to get it back.
I've been through the grind too, Hector, and I know what it takes to climb. Maybe better than you think. So instead of giving advice, maybe try listening. You might learn something on your way back up.
That's the kind of thinking that got me knocked out of WWE and got you knocked on your ass by Braun Breaker. You need to learn what they don't teach you here.
We teach everything here at the PC.
When's the class on putting someone through a flaming table?
Fair point.
Here, you learn how to control a match. On the indie circuit, you learn what to do when you've lost control. The indies don't care who you were. They teach you who you are.
He makes a compelling argument.
Yeah. It might ruffle some feathers in the office, but I'll allow it.
I don't think I need your permission, Sean.
Maybe not, but you do need someone out there to watch your back. Take Hector with you, and try not to lose yourself out there.
I'm not trying to lose myself. I'm trying to find myself. Okay, you're the indie tour guide, so where to first?
L.A.W. Gritty little outfit forgotten in a glamorous city. It's where I cut my teeth after I left WWE. It's a special place to me, and they will absolutely love having you. Especially if you fall flat on your face.
I'll make sure to win then.
It's not just that. Right now, you're still walking around in the same old gear, using the same entrance, music, moves, like you're trying to remind everyone who you used to be. Who are you now? Are you even the archetype anymore? Does your gear represent who you are? You said you want to evolve, so evolve.
People don't need to see who I was. They need to see what's next.
Exactly. Make sure when you step into the ring at LAW, you're not who you were. You're who you want. I'll go set up your first match at LAW. I've got the perfect opponent. Also, as soon as you're out of earshot, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about how I get to hit the road with the archetype. Or the former archetype. Either way, this is gonna be good.
You know, I didn't believe it until I saw you with my own eyes. The archetype. Standing in a building where the bathrooms don't have doors.
Gotta stay grounded somehow.
I'm Baron Blade. I run BCW. We're not fancy, but we're loud, we're loyal, and we've been known to get a little wild.
After the way Braun Breaker ran me over, I feel like I didn't even have the keys to the engine anymore.
Exactly. That's why you need to be at BCW. No smoke, no mirrors, just the bell, the crowd, and whatever you've got left. Look, LAW wants nostalgia. TBD wants marketing. BCW, we want to fight. If that sounds like your kind of place, I've got room on the next card. Want me to set something up?
What exactly are you thinking?
You take this match, and you'll be back in WWE in no time.
Archetype? Geneva Rose.
Yeah, I know who you are, Geneva.
Great. Then you already know what TBD can offer that these other rinky-dink operations cannot.
A front row seat to another public feud between the promotion's two founders?
Funny. Cap and I have buried the hatchet. These days, we're focused on building something that actually lasts. And I think you could be a part of that. Fresh look, fresh matches, fresh buzz. I can make sure the spotlight finds you again. The right way.
And the fact it'd probably sell a bunch of tickets?
A full house never hurts. And hey, I never claimed to run a charity.
Of course not. There's no money in it.
Exactly. So, how about I set something up for you?
What are you thinking?
I know you don't want to take it easy. So how about this match?
This definitely seems like an archetype type of match.
I know you got something stronger than that, Baron.
I'm not going to get this type of match at the PC. This will really help you gain some momentum. Want in?
You've really found a new home out here on the Indies. Should I pencil you in to headline our next WrestleMania weekend show?
You know this is all still a stepping stone. I intend to be on the actual WrestleMania next year.
I hear you. So, how about you take the next step? TBD Championship. Got your attention?
The chance to compete for some real hardware? Yeah, you do.
Good. Because I'm not booking you in any more keep busy matches. Talk to Hector and Baron if you're desperate to continue the grind. But if I'm going to book you at TBD, it's going to be for the title. Our current champ, Slade, has been holding onto the belt for a while now. I haven't been able to find anyone who could give him a real challenge. That's where you come in.
Slade's gonna have to look for a new accessory to wear. Let's do it.
Great! I'll set it up. Good luck. You've earned your shot.
Thanks. I've learned a lot out here. Every match and every crowd has meant something. Now we'll see if I can turn that into something big.
I didn't come all the way here to celebrate with an old friend. I came here to tell you that you're not going to be able to hold on to that TBD championship. Because you're coming back to WWE. And you won't be alone. Hector, you're coming with him. I cannot wait to see both of you guys competing on NXT.
NXT, not Raw?
Look, I'm not here as a GM. I'm here as your friend. I wanted to be the one to tell you that we've all seen the work you've been doing.
So you're sending me back to developmental?
You and I both know this comeback is not just about getting back in the title picture. It's about giving back to the business. That's what you've been doing, and you can continue that at NXT. You won't just be helping them, you'll be helping yourself. And it's the right way to get back to where you want to be.
You're right. This wasn't about getting something. It was about earning it. Being out here on the Indies reminded me of why I do this. TBD! You gave me a place to test myself and to grow. And I'm proud to hold this title, even if it's just for tonight. Some people looked at this run as a step down. But for me, it was a step forward. So, to the NXT locker room, you're officially on notice. We're coming.
Unbelievable. I hand you a main event, a title shot, and the biggest spotlight TBD's got, and this is how you repay me? You bounce? Did I miss the part where TBD became a revolving door?
We talked about this. I told you I was ready to head back to WWE.
You are so funny when you feel guilty. Relax. I'm just messing with you.
You really had me going there.
I already planned a big tournament to crown a new champ. I was hoping to convince Hector here to join, but...
Sorry. Not really sorry.
Yeah. Both of you on to bigger and better things. But if you tell anyone I said NXT was bigger and better, I will find you.
You are a scary woman.
Just promise me one thing. When you win that shiny WWE title, and you're standing on the ropes, and the crowd is cheering, take a moment to really soak it in. Then make sure you tell the world none of it was possible without TBD wrestling and Geneva Rose.
Of course. I will.
Man, I can't believe I'm here. Back on NXT. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
You earned it. It's about time they recognize how much work you've put in to get back here.
No way I'd have made it back without you. You had every reason to focus on yourself, but you took the time to keep working with me in between matches. And watching you at ringside was invaluable.
We were both out there fighting to prove something. Helping you helped me stay grounded and sharp.
Well, thanks. They've got me tagging with Joel Wheeler now. Might be something there, right?
Definitely. If they're taking time to think about who you might work well with, it means they're taking the time to think about you. Now go make sure they keep doing that.
I will. And don't worry, no matter what happens or who I'm tagging with, I won't forget who brought me up. I got your back.
And I got yours.
Well, well. Look who showed up in NXT. You're starting to run out of shows to embarrass yourself on.
Still talking like you've got this place on lock, huh? We'll see how long you hold on to that most talked about title you gave yourself.
Yeah, well, just remember, the last time you tried to skip to the front of the line, Braun Breaker put you in your place.
Don't worry. I plan on working my way back and earning every step. No matter who I've got to step over.
It's too bad that I'm focused on my tag run with Ricky Saints. But if you're sticking around for a bit, maybe you'll get a chance to see what Ethan Page is all about.
I already know. You're all ego and no go.
Welcome to NXT. I'm sure you'll waste no time proving to everyone that you're still the same archetype they remember.
No disrespect, but I'm aiming higher than that.
That's what I like to hear. After you left the PC, I wasn't sure if anything come from that indie run. But winning the TBD championship? That showed you're digging deeper, finding levels most people didn't think were still there. And that's not just good for you. It's good for every young superstar you're going to be competing against.
I'm mainly here to climb back up the ranks the right way. If that lights a fire under somebody else, even better.
Well, what do you say we get you in some NXT live event matches and see how far up the ladder you're ready to go?
Sounds good. What do you have for me?
You wanted to give back to the NXT talent? Well, here's your chance. A match like this could really push you to your limit. Deal?